On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Maybe not as this stays up in the air. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Started to go down after it. He couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor comes up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. There's one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bounce it to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is returned. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Yuli Gurriel becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 5. Hit the short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw. At the plate, Alex Bregman takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Kluber pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Fouled away. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Into the corner and slicing foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Favorable call in there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's a .417 hitter. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner out toward left center. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
1-2.
Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
Got him looking, and Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, George Springer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high. 2-1 now.
The count is 2-1.
Runner breaks for third. High and deep to right. Cabrera going back. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping up now, Josh Reddick. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Allen. 2 down. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kipnis charging this one. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground out for short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. standing in, Evan Gaddis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Gaddis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Gomes has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Into the box, Tony Kemp. Popped him up. Alonso trying to get there. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Greg Allen. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Allen is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Allen is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera's there. 2 down. Here's George Springer. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Francisco Lindor.
The 0-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Michael Brantley. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Brantley is sent packing for the third time today. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second base. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out. His 7th. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Yonder Alonso. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, and he misses it. And he will strike him out. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up.
First baseman.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runner goes. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. Riding into the box, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. And they're runners at the corners now. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Six runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The throw will go to third. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Lindor. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Altuve. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ripped on the ground to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Altuve has a play. 2 gone. Ready now, Greg Allen. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
There's a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Kluber's ready. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-1. Hit hard to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. He left 3 men on base. Cleveland, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.